Good afternoon, my name is Sarah, and you are?
My name is Lê Hồng Phương, but you can call me Phương for short.
Can I see your ID?
Yes.
Thank you, Phương.
Yes, thank you.
So we're going to practice the speaking test today, and first we'll begin with part 1.
Yes.
And today we're talking about jokes.
Yeah.
So, are you good at telling jokes?
I don't know if I'm good at it, but my friends do laugh whenever I crack jokes. I often tell one-liner jokes to crack them up, but sometimes I think they just fake their laughs to be polite.
What sort of things usually make you laugh?
Honestly, there are different kinds of things that make me laugh. For example, something stupid or something silly happening in my daily life, or jokes if they are good, or comedies. I think the last time I had a really great laugh was just yesterday when I watched an episode of Friends, and I think it was really hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing.
Do you like to watch comedies?
In fact, I binge watch some of Adam Sandler's comedies when I'm up to my ears with my work or my study. And I think that sometimes you need to laugh like every now and then because life is already hard. There is a saying that laughter is the best medicine, so I think spending time watching some comedies is a great way to escape from the weariness.
And now we'll practice part 2. You'll have 1 minute to think first.
Yes.
And your topic will be to describe a movie or a TV program that made you laugh.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1 minute.
Yes.
And now you'll have up to 2 minutes for your response.
Yes.
And you can start speaking now, please.
Yeah, so when it comes to a comedy or a TV series that I really enjoy watching, the first one that springs to my mind is Friends, obviously. It is a famous comedy series which was aired on TV in the 90s, and it is still very popular until today. There are 6 main characters in the movie, 3 girls named Rachel, Phoebe, and Monica, and 3 boys named Ross, Chandler, and Joey. So the story basically revolves around their work life and their love life. Each person has distinct personality traits, so I think it is what makes them unique, and that is why they are very, very funny. For example, Rachel, who was born beautiful and rich, so obviously she's got a lot going for herself, but sometimes she's oblivious to the problems of people who are less lucky. Or Monica, despite being beauty as an adult, she struggled with obesity when she was a teenager. Or Phoebe, a weird and carefree person who always smooth things out for everyone in the movies. So basically, I think the director and the producer managed to turn their rivalry and their friendship into something which is quite intriguing to watch. And I think it is a really funny TV series, although some jokes in the series are no longer appropriate for today's world. I think all in all, it is really worth the watch. Yeah, so that is all I want to tell you about a funny TV series that I enjoy watching.
Thank you.
Yes.
And now let's practice part 3.
Yes.
Is laughing the same as feeling happy, do you think?
No, I don't think they are the same, even though they are often combined. You may show that you feel happy when you laugh, but when you don't laugh, it doesn't mean that you don't feel happy. For example, if you have a good job and then you are happy with your life, then you will naturally feel the happiness without having to go around like laughing in front of everyone.
Can humor be translated from one language to another?
Actually, I think it depends. In some cases, yeah, it can, or in other cases, I think it's not. It is the matter of the culture rather than the language only. For example, people in this country might find this joke or this thing humorous, while people in other part of the world will not. And I think the humor of the situation is embedded in the stereotypes or the aspect of life. So unless the two cultures are similar or share the same characteristics, the humor, I think, will not travel well between the cultures.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And we're finished with the practice today.
Yes, thank you.
The response was delivered at a good, smooth pace overall. Although there were some hesitations, her message was clear and well organized. She used a wide range of vocabulary, and some interesting vocabulary was used, such as crack jokes, binge watch, oblivious to the problems, humor is embedded in, so lots of nice examples of vocabulary. Just maybe a couple examples where a different word form could be used to be completely accurate. For example, we would say fake their laughter instead of fake their laughs. That would be a bit more natural. Grammar was used well. There was a variety of structures used, and there were just maybe a couple things related to plurals. So, for example, when a teenager instead of teenagers, and other parts of the world instead of other part of the world, and maybe just one third person singular error, she always smooth instead of she always smooths. But most sentences were error-free, I would say. Her pronunciation was clear, everything could be understood. I like how she stressed certain words to add extra meaning. For example, she said, "My friends do laugh," to give that extra indication of meaning there. And just one word I would highlight is weariness. Well done.